looks like I'm back online. Everything looks okay. And I'm gonna carry on where I left off, and I believe I was about to lift off and make my next jump. Lift off. What? I don't get this. Don't get it at all. Come on. I'm way past mass locked. That's really weird. I need to experiment a bit more. I don't know, up until my speed is 2,500 meters per second, I was able to boost. And after I'd exceeded that speed, I could also boost. But when I'm at it, I can't. Makes no sense. Okay, nothing here.
Frameshift drive charging.
How many jumps to go? 30. Okay. Looks like a little nebula down there.
Interstellar velocity at maximum. Scanning point. Okay. Fuel scooping.
19. Okay. So we'll stop and scan these, see what's here. Let's get a little bit of distance from the main star. That should be enough. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, what do we have here? Ahriman Magellan. First discovered. Okay. No, there was. Ah, that's. Thought there was something else there. Hmm. Not seeing any mapping information, which is probably good. If it's not mapped, then probably no one has ever been to the surface. And if there's any biologicals down there, that means I get first footfall. Okay. How many? 3 to go. And
Body A1.
ooh.
Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable
Alright,
alive.
we're going here.
Body
It's
A1.
been mapped.
May host a marked biological and has high biological value. Body A1. Landable with atmosphere.
Just gonna... Huh? Okay, just over 1100 light seconds. Not that far. While we're on our way, that's still... Ooh. Okay. I did make a little mistake with the overcharge. Overheated a little bit. That would explain the fuel scoop. Okay, here we go. 4 probes. I think we can do it in 2. There and there.
Surface scanned by
Body A1.
50%.
Has high biological value.
Complete.
Okay, we got bacterium, stratum, and tussock. And there doesn't look like there's any difference in terms of their biomes. They all look to be in the same biomes. Where you find one, you will probably find them all. Where is daylight? Probably facing me, looks like, but doesn't look very bright. Now, orbit lines go all weird sometimes. I can't see any obvious candidates to go and land. I guess we take a potluck. Maybe. Whoa, okay. What is this? Okay, let's go down here and then touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Ooh, the stratum is worth 19 million. So yeah, thanks very much for that.
Stratum tectonicus scanned.
This one.
Base value 19,010,800. Minimum
Yep.
sample distance 500 meters.
So come on. Sometimes these things are finicky. Thank you. Not sure I'd put my credentials and on in a game. I mean, I play with my real name, but if I was a doctor, I, I don't think I'd really give a fuck, and I wouldn't expect anybody else to give a fuck. Yeah, well. I hope to get first footfall. That actually remains to be seen. I don't remember seeing lights off.
Off.
Okay, let's go And
Drive assist off.
right, the moment of truth. I didn't bother to look if somebody had first footfall, but I'll know pretty quickly.
First partial sample collected.
Okay, I didn't get first footfall. So I'm guessing someone else has already got it. Oh well, good for them. Still, 19 million is not bad. So I am here. Come on. Ah, yeah. Ah, okay. So he did everything. Cool. Actually, while I'm here, what am I actually doing on this trip? Okay, I got several objectives. First of all, I want to get Explorer rank at least Elite 1. Then I also want to get Exobiologist rank Elite. Those are my minimum requirements for this trip. If I get more than that, that'll be cool, but I won't really be happy until I've got that. Then okay, this is a real one-to-one representation of the Milky Way galaxy, the galaxy we all live in. If you call Sagittarius A the center, well it is, but I mean let's say that is the center. And you call this 6 o'clock and the far in the distance 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. You can also call them north, east, west and south. I've been to the far east, I've been here, and I think I've been here as well. I have been to the far north. I've been to the far east. Why did it do that? I don't know. I've also been to the lowest point in the galaxy and the highest point. I've been to the center. So the only place, the only space, not the only place in the galaxy, but the side of the galaxy that I've never been to is the east. So I'm headed this way to there. Those are my two destinations. At least one of them I really want to achieve. The route I'm taking, I'm not going to go directly from here. This is called the bubble. This is human occupied space. I'm not going directly there. I'm going to go in towards the center and around out. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to here somewhere. Probably I might aim for this corner here. Then I will go to here and then out like that. Just because I can. So that's what I'm actually doing here in the game. And I am... Where am I? Nope. Solid wolf. No. I know what happened. Okay, so we need to go. So I messed up my my travel thing. Doesn't really matter. I just chose an arbitrary star and decided to head to it. But for some reason it chose another star and decided, oh, let's go there. 34 jumps. Oh, that's just as good. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. And onwards we go. Okay, the way exploration works is by discovering and mapping star systems, and exobiology works by discovering exobiology, believe it or not.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Drive assist off.
Yeah, so scanning these will give me money when I cash in the data,
Second partial sample collected.
in the same way that handing in exploration data will earn me money, and based on the total amount of money I earn, my rank will be decided. The more money I make, the higher I get in rank. Now, as I've said, this is a 1-to-1 representation of our actual galaxy. And that means that there are approximately 400 billion star systems in both real life and in the game. So there are plenty of things to scan. Not
Minimum
all of
distance
them,
reached.
oops,
You've
not all
traveled
of them
over
will have
500
life,
meters from previous sample.
but there'll be a good number of them that will.
Drive assist off.
So exploration is done from the ship using the ship scanners, and exobiology is done using this little handheld device.
Sample collection complete.
And the idea is you have to take 3 samples of each different kind of organism, and the samples have another requirement that they have to be a minimum of a minimum distance from each other. So I couldn't just take 1, 2, 3. I take one here, and then, well, we'll just wait for this to
Tussock
finish.
scanned. Base value 1,849,000. Minimum sample distance 200 meters.
So with this
First
particular
partial sample
organism,
collected.
it is 200 meters. So I've got to go 200 meters before I can scan and to take another sample of the same species. and then I've got to find another sample again 200 meters or more
Minimum distance reached.
from
You've
both
traveled
of the
over
previous
200 meters
samples.
from previous sample.
And once I've collected 3 samples, that's it, I've done that species. There's some over there.
Drive assist off.
Different species have different minimum
Second
distances.
partial sample collected.
And that's how you do it.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 200 meters
I
from previous
find
sample.
this pretty relaxing. There's no hectic gameplay, there's no quick decisions, there's no danger. Take it exactly at your own pace, do as much or as little of it as you like. And I like that. I don't like to be hurried. That's one of the main reasons I don't do the multiplayer online thing. Although, as a paradox, this game is of course an online multiplayer, an MMO. Massively multiplayer online, whatever it is. But I never play in open. Open is the setting of the game where you can meet other players. I'm now in my own private group. People who are my friends in-game can jump into this private group, they can join it because I've previously given them permission. And they will then be able to see where I am, and if we're in the same place at the same time, we can actually meet in the game and go and do things. But that's not something I do very much of, really. I'm sure I saw some more of this grassy stuff around here somewhere. I've got 2 out of 3 samples of it. Maybe over this way there's some? Shouldn't really be that far from sample to sample. Come on. Now I need to ask myself, is there likely to be any more of that? What is this? Is this a big cliff? Yeah, no, I'm not going down there. Yeah, so it's always it's a bit strange that my favorite game is an online multiplayer thing, and that I never play. I never do multiplayer. Okay, now we can go back to the ship.
Sample collection complete.
We've got bacterium. Much better to look for them from the air. Oops. They can be very difficult to spot from the ground because they're very flat. They like a mold, sort of fungus that doesn't grow up, it just grows outwards. Whereas this stuff, the stratum, is like a fungus kind of thing, but you see it grows out, it bulges out. The stuff we're looking for doesn't do that, it's completely flat. So very difficult to see from ground level. Come on. Retrieve SRV.
Retracting rover vehicle. Stand by. Securing the ship. Drive assist off.
And well, let's get some altitude and see. What is that? Did I get on board too quickly?
Bacterium oraceus
Yeah,
scan.
I did.
Base value 1 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
Here it is. So you can see how flat it is.
First partial sample collected.
One thing I need to do is with the tussock, I need to get a codex entry, I need to scan the organism from my ship or the SRV from a vehicle, do a vehicle based scan. Alright, I had already done that. That's to get what's called a codec entry. It's like a record that you have found that particular species and subspecies and type and whatever at some point in the game.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Can I land here? Yes. Thank you. There it is. Okay, with this particular species, the
Second
minimum
partial
distance
sample collected.
is 500 meters. So one more of those and we are done with this system. So let's go this way. Should we? What
Minimum
is
distance
that?
reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous
Is
sample.
that the final one? Yeah, that looks like it. If I can land here.
Sample collection complete.
Lift off.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Now I'm going to test this overcharge thing.
2, 1,
Okay. That's weird, but still, okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hmm. So when you're going down to a planet, you'll go into what is it called? From orbit, you will go down to can't remember what it's called, but if you go down further, when you get about 30 or 40 k's from the surface, you will go into what's called glide, and that'll bring you down to about between 2 and 3 k's from the surface. But on the way up, when you're going through glide, okay, it's not glide when you're going up, but if you go back up through the place, through the area of the planet where you went through glide, your speed will not exceed 2,500 meters per second. And during that period, you cannot use the overcharge. So before then you can, and afterwards you can, but not during, which is a bit strange. Don't know what's going on there. Anyway, let's do some more exploration. This kind of stuff is for my exploration. I scan planets and things, and the data, when I go and sell it, will bring me money, and total money I make, that all goes towards my rank. Now, I'm sure I've read somewhere, and it seems, from personal experience, it seems to hold true, that to get from 0 to elite in exploration, you need to sell about 330 million credits of data. You need to earn 330 million credits from selling exploration data. That's about enough to get you from 0 to elite. And then to get from elite to elite 1, probably you need another 330 million.
Body 3CA. Nested moon.
I'd love to know what a nested moon is. Okay. Let's carry on along here. There's nothing there. There's something here. Probably, yeah. So in the game, each kind of body will give off a unique kind of signal. So you tune along the bottom to the signal, and then you physically locate the body on the representation that you see now. Then when you've found one, you can zoom in and it reads the data from it, and then you get the data you can see on the right side there, as well as composition. So this one's has it got anything I need? Arsenic, but 1.6, not very high, and only arsenic. I need sulfur. Okay. I need 18 arsenics, 1 sulfur, and 1 zirconium. That's not much at all. If I can find a planet with arsenic and zirconium, it should not take long to completely fill up the rest of those. Ooh, what is here? Gas giants. Yep. Nothing appears to have been mapped. But then again, I haven't found any biological signals either, so...
System scan complete.
Yeah, there's... I can do... Planets 1 and 2, they'll give me like 300,000 credits each. Very close, so I've just got to map them. I don't have to go down to the surface or anything. I think I'm going too fast. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so this is planet number 1, or body number 1. Object number 1.
I'm here.
Okay, that's 6 probes. I think 3. Easy. 1 there. One there. And one there. Discovered, not mapped. Flope.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Yep.
Surface scan
Done.
complete.
So that was 433,000. Okay. 1 and 2. Now this next one is a gas giant. That will take a few more probes. Okay. I don't want to spend all day. I am getting the hang of this overdrive thing, I think. Now I need to see, does it have rings? I hope not. That'll make it a lot easier. Though I don't think. I'm just trying to remember if you get more. You probably do get a bit more for scanning the rings. I don't see why you shouldn't. And it's not that much more difficult to scan with rings. You just got to come in edgeways to them. Out of range. Okay, so the previous planet needed 6. This one will need a little bit more. Yeah, 22. Alright, so that way is a miss, so we will come back. Let's try that. See where that goes. Now we can actually see the other side of the planet from here. By... Ooh. Okay, so... Alright, so we need to do something like this. Let's do that. And now wait a minute. So I accidentally targeted another body in the system that was further away. Let us do this. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See where that brings us.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Okay, far side is almost completely probed. So now I've just got to worry about this. So we'll do one there. I just want to see how that one comes out. Yeah, that'll do. So one there, one there, Got to get to 90%, and yeah,
Surface scan
90% is good enough. And that one got me 385,000. Cool. Next system.
Selecting next system en route.
Frameshift drive charging.
And we are out of here.
Interstellar travel mode engaging now.
Adding information to database.
Fuel scoping. System scan complete.
Okay, 2 stars.
Fuel scoping complete.
I am in a crate Phantom. Let's see. I have jump range 71. Actually, without fuel or enough fuel for one jump, I can get 76 light years out of it, which isn't too bad. I mean, I haven't really min-maxed it. I still have I have a shield generator. I have a vehicle hangar. Got a docking computer. Anti-corrosion cargo wreck. Cloud surface scanner. I wish I could have fitted a super cruise control. As well. I mean, the docking computer is quite handy. Not only for when you've been out in space for so long you've forgotten how to dock at a station, but it can also help you land on planets, which has proven itself to be very bloody handy on this trip.
That's affirmative.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
So I am still in the inner Orion spur, which is the area of space which contains what is called the bubble. That
Leaving system.
bubble of space that is occupied by humanity. It's
Exit
about
destination confirmed.
200
Arrival
light
in
years
5,
in diameter. It's not that
3,
big.
2,
Maybe 300
1.
light years diameter. Imagine
Scanning for
a roughly
information.
circular sphere.
Fuel scooping.
26 bodies.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay. There they are. When doing exploration, I like to orientate my ship so that it's facing these orbit lines that you can see. Oops, wrong button again. Gotta be more careful. If we go, and then we tune and move around until we have scanned everything. Already discovered, but apparently not mapped. Discoveries can be lucrative, but the real money is in mapping planets.
Body 1D. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 1D. May host a marked biological and has high biological value. Body 1D.
Biological.
Landable with atmosphere.
I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna go there.
Body 1F.
Ooh,
Carbon
and there.
dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 1F. May host a marked biological and has high biological value. Body 1F. Landable with atmosphere.
And
Body 1E.
E.
Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 1E.
Oh,
May host a marked biological and has high biological value. Body 1E. Landable with atmosphere. Body
okay.
1C. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 1C. May host a marked biological and has high biological value.
Okay, so we're going there first.
Body 1C.
No
Landable
gas
with atmosphere.
giant, probably, yeah. See, before Odyssey, I would never have bothered scanning these. I would have done the high metal content worlds, water worlds, things like that. This I wouldn't have bothered with. But with when they dropped Odyssey, or should I say when Odyssey dropped, that introduced another aspect of this, which is of course the exobiology. And even planets that you wouldn't have looked at twice before can have exobiology that's worth a whole lot of money. So at least make sure you got to scan everything in a system. One more. Ooh. So yeah, we'll scan all of these. You don't have to map them. It's not worth mapping them, but except for those 4 bodies with biologicals on them. Oh, he mapped this. 4H is worth close to nothing. Even mapped, it's not worth anything. There is a class 2 gas giant worth 300 or actually it will be worth 400,000. That's actually worth it. Maybe I should do that. Alright, let's see. There. That is a gas giant. And if I map it, it'll give me 400,000. So I think I run too fast. Oh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I shut it off a little bit too late. This also, it has a ring, so gotta get edgeways and come in like this. Okay, let's do this. 22 probes. Alright, same as last time. So where is alright, so we'll come back. No, we'll do that. And that. Then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll see where that gets us.
Surface scanned by 50%.
And then we do 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Where's the other one? Here? Is that enough? I think so, maybe. Another 10%? No. That'll be enough. So, it'll be 12 probes used. 12 probes impacted. Doesn't matter how many you use. Only matters how many impact the planet before it's scanned. And let's do, is there more than one ring? Yeah.
Surface scan complete.
Discovered one new astronomical object. Oh, that's the rings. What did we find? 70 by Alexandrite. Okay, so now we've got to go to planet. What the hell? 2, 3, 4. There it is. 1C. C, D, E, N, F. Got to do them all, man. And that's a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Beyond safety limits.
Okay, 2 probes. I'm fairly certain we can do it with 1. This is a double engineered surface scanner that I'm using, so the coverage is much more than even a grade 5 engineered one. So yeah.
Surface scanned by
Body 1C
50%.
may host a marked biological and has high biological value.
Okay, and bacterium contra and tubus. Oh, okay. So bacterium or contra. Yeah, we're going to look for contra first. And gonna go up here. Daylight side, always preferable. Where?
Orbital flight engaged.
I think there's sort of green in here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Now I've got to remember the heading of about 70. Alright, is there anything here? I don't see anything. What are they? What are those little things down here?
Concha labiata scanned.
Ooh.
Base value 2,352,400. Minimum sample distance 150 meters.
Alright, so I'm going to try to find a place to land. And it shouldn't be too difficult. Think we will take out the SRV.
Low gravity warning.
Lights off.
Lights off.
What's the gravity? 0.05. Wow. Okay, so we are going to... we're spoiled for choice. I don't think I have to worry too much about getting 3 samples of this. Where are they? Here they are. Oops.
Drive assist off.
And I should get first footfall. Don't remember. Yep, there we go. Because I am the
partial
first
sample
human
collected.
to ever set foot on this planet. I get the first footfall award. Now I need to get off of that, and we can go down here. And up that way are some more that I'm fairly sure will be 150 meters away.
Minimum distance reached.
Yes.
You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Drive assist off.
So this particular species requires 150 meters.
Second partial sample collected.
Temperature 197 K. That's not very warm, although it looks it. Looks like bright sunshine, dry desert. And we go back to the ship.
Minimum distance reached.
Yeah,
You've
that
traveled
was
over
real easy.
150 meters from previous sample.
So
Drive assist off.
do the last one. Doesn't matter which one. Any sample is a good sample.
Sample collection complete.
And now I think I want to see something. I need 18 arsenics and 2 zirconiums. I don't know what will be found on this planet. Yeah, first footfall, me. No, there's nothing I need here. So directly back to the ship I go. Retrieve SRV.
Retracting rover. Stand by. Securing the ship.
Drive assist off.
Now I think, or do I have to go into orbit? What am I looking for? Bacterium and tubus. Tubus should be easy to spot, and bacterium as well. No, that's what I've just done. And this too, yeah. Alright, I know I no longer have to remember this bearing. Let's go this way. Or lift off.
Landing gear retracted.
What are they? That is tubus.
Tubus compagibus scanned. Base value 7,774,700. Minimum sample distance 800 meters.
And what is that? Is that a rock or? Yeah, looks like a rock. Alright, I'm gonna land here. Or somewhere around here. I think I will see if my ship can help me. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
So, no response at all. This is pretty typical though. People say hello and then they go back to doing whatever it was they were doing, just playing the game. Let us leave it on here. Now, deploy the SRV again. Tubus will be easy to spot.
Gravity warning.
There's one over there. And it is 800 meters. Wow. Lights off.
Off.
Okay, so we will go over here. And we will pick the furthest one, which looks to be this one.
Drive assist off.
Oh, I hadn't quite finished the previous one. Alright, there we go. It's finished.
First partial sample collected.
And now, let's... Oops. Forgot how low the gravity was. There's some over there, but... Oh, 800 meters? No, it's not that far. I'm actually not even sure that I could see something 800 meters away, even if it was there. So maybe my best course of action is to just get back in the ship. Where's it? Behind me. Okay. Whoops. No, 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 that way. Retrieve SRV.
Transitioning to ship. Stand by. Securing the ship.
Drive assist off.
Okay, let's see what I can see. First of all, turn that off.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from
Did
previous
see
sample.
another sample here, one lone one. Ooh. When the ship is blue, I can land. If not, it won't let me.
Second partial sample collected.
Okay. Two out of three. Sure to be some more somewhere.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
But I'm not seeing should go over this way. There's one. But can I land? If not, there's two more here. I'm pretty sure I can land here. This is a great ship for exploration, I think. But it's not that great a ship for exobiology, because it's really picky about where it will land.
Sample collection complete.
It's really fastidious. It can really be a pain in the ass. Alright, now this last one, bacterium. Best off looking from the air, and I didn't see any up here, so I'm gonna go down here and see. Not likely to find it down there, and it will be a hell of a bloody job to get down there and back again. But I'm actually thinking more in terms of this sort of riverbed kind of thing we've got going on here. Just like real plants, the organisms here also have their preferred places where they will grow, or where you will find them. Ooh.
Bacterium Orageus scanned.
Yes.
Base value 1 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
Thank you. There it is.
First partial sample collected.
Alright, There's another sample over there, but it's too close to this one. I need 500 meters. So
Minimum distance reached. You've
carry
traveled
on
over
up
500
here.
meters from previous sample.
Lots of this tubus stuff down here too. There's one. There's two, but we'll take this one. Oh, come on. Very fastidious.
Second partial sample collected.
Alright, one more and we are done. Done with this entire planet. Only question is, do I go down that way or down that way? I think, I don't know, let's go this way.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Not likely to find down there. Come on, I need one more sample. Ooh, is that another one? Yes. And there's another one. Can I land? That's the next question. Maybe over here? Yes. And now Go over this way. There we go. Ah. Cool.
Sample collection complete.
And now we go to E is the next closest. Though I should look. Yeah, it looks like we can get to it from here. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And now it's mass locked all the time. What the hell? Don't get it. Still mass locked. Still mass locked.
Warning. Odyssey team behind safety limits.
I'm fairly sure this will take only one probe as well.
and
Body 1E.
50%.
Has high biological value.
Alright. Okay, now this looks like the dark side, so we've got to go around to the far side where the sun is shining. Ooh, and where are we going to put down? This looks...
Orbital flight engaged.
yeah, this looks good. We go at, what is it, 102, 103 degrees. We'll go right up through this long section of this green, sickly kind of green color that indicates the highest chance to find the stuff we're looking for. Ooh. Okay. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Are these rocks or what are... No, I think they're rocks. Yeah. Okay. Now according to the app, we've got exactly the same kind of stuff to find here. Exactly the same as the previous planet we were just on. Apparently panspermia is a thing in this game. I'm actually not seeing any signs of anything here. Nope. Let's have a look down in here. Concha, bacterium, concha, and tussock. So it's actually, I was mistaken, it's not exactly the same as on the previous planet. is this over here? Are these just little rocks taunting me? Ah, what is this? Is this, must be tussock. And, yeah, it's
Tussock ventosa
tussock.
sand. Base value
There's some more
3,227,700.
over there.
Minimum sample distance 200 meters.
200. That's too close. Oops. Oh, come on. Nope, forward. Let me land. Ah, there's some over there. That might be 200 meters. Oh.
Low gravity warning.
Lights off.
Lights off.
Are these? Is there some tussock over here? There's some. Now, we'll get first footfall, I hope. Pretty sure we'll get first footfall. And we will scan this. Yep,
First partial sample collected.
first footfall. That multiplies all biological payouts for this planet by 5. Which is very bloody handy. So what are these things over here? Are they rocks or was that something else? Ah, it was rocks. .06. Ooh,
Minimum distance reached.
whoa.
You've traveled over 200 meters from previous sample.
I am right on the border. Wow. That's how close it is. This is less than 200 meters. This is fine.
Second partial sample collected.
Once again, always take a sample of a group that is furthest from your direction of travel. Actually, you need to go this way because there was some near the ship, if I remember correctly, and I'm pretty sure that will be 200 meters from the previous two samples.
Minimum distance reached. You've
Yes.
traveled over 200 meters from previous sample.
Yes, I'm dead ahead. So we will do this. And now the last sample doesn't matter because it's the last sample.
Sample collection complete.
Okay, and it is 125, 108, 185k. I can't actually read that, but damn cold. Now I want to see the geological makeup of this planet. Tellurium, mercury. No, I need arsenic and zirconium. And it doesn't have. Good. Means I don't have to worry about it. So, back to the ship. I actually thought we would find Concha first here. What are these? Ah, they're just rocks. Damn. Alright, back to the ship. Recall SRV. Ah, it doesn't recognize it. Retrieve SRV. Retrieve SRV.
Okay, executing now.
Thank you.
Stand by. Securing the ship.
Drive assist off.
No, I don't want. Don't want that. Thank you. Um. Yeah. So, the previous planet we had Bacterium contra tubus. Now we got Bacteria contra and tussock. I can't remember now which one was the rare one. And if I'm not finding anything out here, what is that? Is it a rock? Yeah, rocks. Very weird shaped rocks, but rocks nonetheless. Did I find the rarest biological now? I don't remember. And I don't really want to go back up to orbit again just to check that. Nothing here. I'm thinking tussock. Yep. Because I haven't seen sign of any other organism at all out here. I've got to admit, these planets have a lot of detail. I mean, to generate the way the land looks, the colors, the textures, the slopes, how level it is, how rocky it is, the rocks themselves, their shapes and sizes and positions, and just it's amazing actually if you think about it. I think I'm gonna head over to the mountains there. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted.
Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Whoa, was that something there? I don't think so. But gonna check anyway. No. I don't think there was anything. I'm particularly hoping to see Contra in this environment. Although it's not looking good. Maybe I should just go back up to orbit. Could be completely wasting my time here. Let's do a little bit more. just see if I see even one, I'll know I might be on the right track by going into just these hilly bits, this rough stuff. Like to land, to actually scan something is going to be a nightmare here. I've been fairly lucky so far. My ship has somehow, after after many attempts, generally it has managed to find a place to land, and sometimes in places that I thought were just not possible. But yeah, this doesn't look hospitable. And I'm not seeing signs of any biology here. No. What are those? Damn, it's difficult to tell the difference between rocks and biology. Those are just rocks. Nah, bugger this. Lift off.
Landing gear retracted.
Go into orbit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Go into orbit and have a look.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Can't use this thing again. Sometimes you can use it close to the planet, sometimes you can't. Love to know how that works. See, 2.5 kilometers per second. As soon as it goes up, I should be able to use the overdrive. Yeah, bugger. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now. Alright, let's have a look. Bacterium contra. We should have seen bacterium then, because it looks very similar. And contra is like almost everywhere. Alright, let us go this way and down here.
Orbital flight engaged.
Whoa, whoa, stop, stop, stop. Thank you. Whew, almost blew it. There's a green spot over there to the left. There we go.
Lowering gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Gear up.
Retracting landing modules.
I I did not tell you to lower the gear. Now 320. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, the landscape has sure changed. It's not white anymore. Not seeing much. Those are rocks, I think. Ooh, what is this? Tussock, probably. Yeah. Wow, a whole lot of it. Let me just verify that that is a rock. Yeah, and that. And where were the rest of them? I think. Okay. Oh boy. Those weird shaped rocks. And they are all definitely rocks because they're not they're not exciting the reticule. Except for that tussock, I'm not seeing anything. Come on, just give me a sign. Nope, nothing. Ooh. Hello, hello. Yep. take this one.
Bacterium oraceus scanned. Base value 1 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters. First partial sample collected.
Alright, that was my first sign. I'm pretty sure that over there is tussock. And that. And probably that too. So I don't think it's worth me getting out the SRV. But let's just double check. Now there was some. There it is. Yeah, that's tussock. And that's tussock. And guaranteed up ahead. Tussock. Okay.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Are these really stones? Rocks or whatever? No, they're really rocks. Damn, they look like something living and growing. What is that? Nothing. Okay. Now, damn, we've only got 1 out of 3 samples. Was that another sample, or was it just a blotch? I think it was just a blotch. Yeah. Definitely just a blotch. This track IR is a real game changer. If you don't like the idea of getting a virtual reality headset, I can really recommend these. Much less expensive. Maybe a bit less flexible. I don't know if VR goggles nowadays can work through Bluetooth or wireless or something like this. I don't know. If they can, then they will have an advantage over this, because this is wired. Although I'm using the active one. The active one is wired, the passive one is not wired. But it's really cool. I haven't used it very much except in this game, and it really works well. See, I can look through the cockpit windows now, left and right, up and down, as if I was wearing VR goggles. It's not only helps with immersion, it for doing what I'm doing, where I've got to look left and right all the time, it really helps. And I don't know if I'm really helping going into these hilly bits. Actually, yeah, I shouldn't. I should stay down there and finish the bacterium. Because I can only scan one species at a time. I've got to get 3 of the one before I can move on to the other. And if I try to scan a second before I've got 3 scans of the first, I can, but I will lose the first scans of the first, and it'll only take the second. It'll erase the first scans. And there's no in-game way to change that. You can't like engineer your scanning thing or anything like that. Stuck with it. Oh, there's another one. Okay, here's a whole bunch. Come on, it's blue. Just fucking land. For crying out loud. There are aspects, as much as I love this game, there are aspects to it that are damn annoying. Now, where there it is. Ah. Oh, this stuff is so rare, I don't think it really matters which one I sample.
Second partial sample collected.
Second. Tussock over there. I think, what is the time here? Ooh, it's tomorrow already. I think I'm going to find the final sample of this bacterium, and then I'm going to call it a night, go get some sleep. might account a little for why I'm a little bit
Minimum distance
exasperated.
reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Whoa, I think I saw some out of the corner of my eye. Yes, I did.
Sample collection complete.
Okay. Back on board. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. My eyes are almost closing. Yeah, time to quit.